Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to some more No Man's Sky, where today I am following an anomalous broadcast. Follow us is not a term, but hopefully you catch my meaning. Somewhere down here on this planet, I hope to find the information on how to build an antimatter power cell so I can do a warp drive. That's where we left off last time I was playing this game. I don't really know much about the specifics of that. Hopefully antimatter is an easy thing I can just throw together in my base, no problem. Something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Oh, it's another one of these mysterious abandoned bases that's likely going to be surrounded with everybody's favorites, mysterious whispering eggs and horrible alien creatures that will try to eat our faces. That's the way these things normally work. Oh, look at that. So we do have one of these little Wheatley robot fellows. Excuse me there, kind sir. Would you mind securing the area for me? I don't know if you've noticed, but there's an oversized wizard's hat here with some whispering eggs, and I'd very much like to not deal with that. Okay, what am I doing here? Just checking the computer? Oh. Anytime there's sound effects, I just assume I'm about to be jumped by something. Alright. Haunted Terminal. Is that what the last one was called? I don't remember it being called a Haunted Terminal. Take that residual goop. Can we not stack them? Just throw it on the starship then. We'll get a couple of them. We've got a special storage place just for these. Alright, with that cleared away, we should now be able to... Deciphering, success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It deposits a sample of antimatter accompanied by a strange message. Read log and take antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. 1616, 1616, 1616, 16. Okay. Antimatter housing. So it just needs oxygen and ferrite dust. I could make one of those right away if I wanted to. It says I've also gotten some antimatter. There's not more antimatter here, is there? Just ammunition and a bunch of creepy sound effects, and I can't pick up that tablet, so I guess we won't be playing Angry Birds. Let's get out of here. Do we want to try to get inside of one of these eggs again? Because it hasn't worked the last few times I've tried to do it. Someone commented and recommended I just break it open, get the contents, and then fly to a roof. So, boom, that's open. We got to get that little glowing thing, and then we fly away from the biological horror. Did we get the glowing thing, though? No, it's still down there on the ground. Do I blast it? What do I do with it? Oh, it's disintegrated. Excellent. So I've gone through all of that effort, and now we're surrounded by these goons. Hold on, can I break one of these open? Pop, there it is. And then I grab it. Do I have to push a button to pick it up? How does one pick that darn thing up? What am I missing? Okay, don't shoot at whatever you do. Apparently these are worth a lot of money, though. Okay, so there's the green thing, and then I walk up to it, and you hold down the... that's how it's done. Sorry, pardon me, alien from the movie Alien. I was just figuring out how to harvest your eggs. Alright, we're gonna make a mad dash for the spaceship, and hope that this time, unlike last time we attempted to do this, we've actually got fuel to take off and get away from these horrible things. It's the same thing! Oh, look at them. They know, too. They know. This time, though, fortunately, I do think I've got some, uranium on me? Yeah, I do. Not a lot, though, granted. How much does it take? It looks like it fills up with how much? I think I've got the rest of the uranium at home. I think I put it away. Ugh, good grief. There's got to be some upgraded launch thrusters or something that I can power more easily. Now we go back to the base, I'm assuming. Can I construct while I'm flying? Oh my gosh, I can. Alright, I'll just keep an eye on the screen, kind of in the background there. Make sure we don't die. Alright, so we want to build ourselves an antimatter housing. Boom, baby. And then what? Does that go over here? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, you stay there then. Hyperdrive. How do I put antimatter into it? Move and stack. Quick transfer. I thought I had antimatter. Didn't I find some? Let's see. I know I picked up a piece of There it is. There's the antimatter. So we want to move it over. So what? I select it. We hop over. Put it right there. Can I just put it inside of the... No, you can't. How does one put antimatter into housing? Let's move some of this gold over. We need some extra space here. Because maybe now that we have the two pieces, we can create No. Okay, that's not the option. We want to create, and then what? Just scroll through here till we find warp cell. Boom! And then we add warp cell to the hyperdrive. Oh my gosh, we've done it. We've completed the mission, and I did it all while flying in the air. Make your way into space. Do I need to go back to base and communicate with the team? No, you know what? The team could probably take care of themselves. They seem pretty sharp. I think they'll be able to manage without me for a bit. So let's just warp into space real fast and see where this takes us. Hopefully not too far away. And I think we can warp back to our base once we get into a new solar system, I suppose. I don't think we're going to a whole new galaxy. That seems a bit extreme. Warp to another system in space. Access the galaxy map. That would be summon freighter, utilities. This looks like a galaxy map. Oh boy! Heck yeah. The Overseer home base, you are here. That is where I am. And where am I trying to get to? Tupin's... What? I don't know where I'm trying to go right now. Am I following this trail? This is strange. Okay, so I want to go to... there. But I can't. It's out of jump range. Is it at the end of this trail where I'm trying to get to? Boom. That's the end of the road. Anomalous signal blocking warp. Vy'keen, that's the dominant life form. That's where I'm trying to get to. But I can't because I don't have enough warp fuel. Okay, then game. What would you like for me to do? What is my actual goal? Just jump as far as I can? I think this is the only place we can warp to. Oh gosh, and it's happening. Wow. It's so intense the system is locking up. It can't even handle the pure grandeur and beauty of what is unfolding before us. I'm digging it, though. I'm really digging it. But how long? How long can this go on? How long has this been going on? No, really, though. How long does this take? I mean, I understand we're traveling between two different star systems. So... what's our closest sun? Or the closest star to our sun? I think 4 light years? That's quite a journey. Still, this is like faster than light speed, so presumably we've made it to the Ibashi system in the Euclid galaxy. Fantastic. What are we near? I see the planet dead ahead of us. What? Oh, there's a space station here. Very convenient. Very convenient. Subspace signal detected. Scanning, we're going to figure out what that signal is, and... right? Message amplified. Source is the surface of a planet? Which one? Hopefully not the one I just came from. Oh. Oh, that dark and creepy looking little moon there. Oh! And then there's whatever this is. This is a huge planet. But then also there's that little one like over there that looks interesting, like it might be some sort of a ice planet. That could be fun. Let's land at this space station first and see if we can set up teleportation, because that would be handy. This one isn't shaped like a pyramid either. It's shaped like some other odd shape. I don't even know what you would describe that as. Let's see if it differs any, though. It doesn't appear as if it does. I mean, maybe a slightly different color palette, but all of these space stations seem to be quite similar, and I appreciate that. It means getting lost is very unlikely. Hello? Is there anyone... oh, there are people here. Yeah, hi there. What's up? You're a bird, lizard, I can't tell what you are. It's strange that there's only people working here, though, and there's no one, just hanging out and having a nice day and all that sort of jazz. You know, the stuff you do when you go to a space station. You don't conduct serious business or anything like that. You just sort of... you hang out like this guy. This guy knows what's up. Okay, so there are people here, thank goodness. Starting to get a little creepy. Boom. Station terminus. And... teleportation network is only available to experience travel once a base is procured. You can teleport... no, I've got a base! What do you mean it's temporarily offline? I said all this... I thought that I was told... ah! Did I do something wrong? Did I tick someone off at some point? Now they're not going to give me access to the... oh, yeah, I know you. You want access to your portal? Well, you should have turned me down for that date in middle school. It's coming back to bite you now, isn't it, Mr. Cool Guy? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Much regrets. Where is this planet I'm heading to? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's lock onto it and let's just get this over with. Okay, planetary outpost. if we're lucky, it's going to be just like all the other ones. There's just going to be some eggs out front, some creepy goo, and hopefully no one alive and or hostile to kill us. I mean, it'd be nice to meet some friendly people on one of these planets, because so far I seem to be the only one on the planets. There's people up in the space stations and whatnot, but it seems like everywhere else is... Oh, they've got a landing pad. I asked about these. Did I? I don't think I did that on camera, though. I think I was just musing out loud to myself. I was like, can we build landing pads? Well, now I know that they can be built. Whether or not we can build them, that's a different question. Swarm subsiding! I'm sorry, was there a swarm here previously? That's not what I want to hear. That's not what you want to see when you first get off of it. Okay, there are people here, though, so this is at least a change of pace. How are y'all doing? Y'all having a good one? Wouldn't be bad to... Oh, look at that. Check that thing out. That ship is sick. Look at the size of that thing. Goodness gracious. Should we, like, engage with them? What's up, dude? Are you interested in selling ships? Because I've been told that I can buy new ones. The pilot clicks their beak to indicate they're open to trading. Discuss the sale of their starship. Make an offer on the lifeform starship. I don't know if there's any reason to buy it. What would they want? What have they got? Is this them? So they've got a hyperdrive, but it's got no juice in it. It's got a phase beam. I might have one of those. I haven't been paying enough attention. Negotiate price or decline. It's just a Class C ship. I don't know what mine is, but I would want something better than a Class C. Like this one right here. What class is this? How do you tell? Do you have to go through the dialogue every single time? Because that seems like a bit of a hassle. A lot of spamming the X button, too. What if you spam it too many times and you accidentally agree to... Okay, also a Class C. You accidentally agree to, like, sell them your kidney or something, and the next thing you know, you're just going through a cutscene where they're slicing you open. What's up, my dude? Who are you? Specialists. Likelihood of traveler anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations. Suggest further aid blueprint offered. Unlike the other life forms I've met so far, this one speaks in a language I understand, and yet I cannot comprehend their meaning. They speak as if they do not know what they are saying, as if their mind is not their own. The alien offers me a blueprint and means to construct my own antimatter. Yes, take the blueprint. We'll need that. I take the antimatter blueprint. Whoever is leaving this trail has some design, but what it is I cannot fathom. There is nothing to do but continue to follow. New product formula learned. Condensed carbon and chromatic metal. I can build that. That's not too complicated. That's pretty straightforward, in fact. Hi there, you. We got a galactic trade terminal that we could trade with if we wanted to. Do we want to explore this planet a bit? I think there's some sort of material deposit over there. What is that? If that is... Huh? Copper. Okay, we do need copper. What is this? Ah, an artifact. We should go investigate that for sure. The swarm subsiding situation is still fresh on my mind. Don't think I've forgotten that, but we're going to keep pushing forward. And if we see anything suspect, I'll just run away. I kind of like being on this planet, though, because there's a lot happening, and it's better than being back on my planet where nothing's happening. There's no one there. No one's interested in communicating. There's like 2 other people. I had to bring them there. They wouldn't have been there otherwise. The only things I found are the remnants of people who used to be there and are now dead or dying. It's kind of depressing. Also, I'm starting to second-guess whether or not I did talk about the landing pad on camera or not, because I've been playing this for a long time before I started recording, and I do sometimes muse aloud to myself as a means to sort of get my thoughts straight, and I was like, I wonder if you can build a helipad, but not a helipad, because we don't have a helicopter. But again, I don't know if I said... I find out when I'm editing. I want to get rid of this thing before it bursts if I can, because it's about to go. It looks super angry. We want to prevent that in the future. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. No, look. I'm just here to talk to this Korvax pod. How you doing, Vision of the Gek? Hey, 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 hoi, hoi, hoi. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. A small alien life form kneels before me. They are tired, beaten. Without meeting my gaze, they offer up their hand. I accept the knowledge, and the name Gek floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. I learned the Gek word forgive, and I think that the Wheatley bot is pretty okay with me now. I think, like him, I'm just looking for information, right? I'm just curious about the planet and its people. And we need a lot of copper if we're going to make enough chromatic metal to make more antimatter to continue our journey, because that's sort of priority number 1. I assume collect antimatter Gather chromatic metal, 25. Process from copper using a portable refiner. Only issue there is I think I'm all out of juice in my terrain manipulator. Which just charges it better? Probably pure ferrite. You would think the pure ferrite would be better, but I don't really know that. Also, I didn't bring my portable refiner with me. I just left it sitting at the base. I guess I can make another one, but I should have brought it. Would have made sense. I didn't think we would be... When I left the base to go hunt down these blueprints, I didn't think I was then going to jump to a neighboring star system and not come back immediately. So you can excuse me for being a bit ill-prepared for this adventure. But I'm not going to jump back because, one, I don't have any antimatter. Two, be a waste of time, wouldn't it? Now my inventory's full, though, so Shrek. All right, portable refiner is going to require... Oh, it's just a metal plate. All right. Like it said, though, my inventory is full. I doubt if I have the space to build one of these. What could I drop? What do I have that I don't need any of? We could probably go sell all this ammunition, and that would give us an extra space. Why is every planet I find vaguely red-hued and miserable? Are there no pleasant planets that aren't suffering? Gosh, I can't get back up there like this. Are there no pleasant planets that aren't either scoldering hot or irradiated in this universe? I need to find one. I want to find a nice one with trees and water. There's a question. How come I never get hungry or thirsty? I mean, it's not a mechanic that I want. Don't mistake me. I'm just saying it's a bit strange that we haven't even mentioned it. You'd think there'd be some sort of story reason for it, like, oh yeah, you'll never get hungry because you know how it works in the spacesuit, sucking like liquid out of the air and pumping it into your veins, and you can filter feed as well. And sell garbage. Let's sell all of our garbage. What do we not need? We don't need salt? We might need salt. I don't know. Ammo. Don't need that. Sell that off immediately. Sell this core off. Whoa! Oh my gosh, how much? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all weren't joking. That's a thing and a half to sell right there. Goodness gracious. So we should now have the space and hopefully what we need to build the metal plating. And then from there, where did I park my ship? Somewhere up here? Let's do this over by my ship so I don't forget to pick it up, because we might go explore the planet a little bit more. Assuming it lets me place down, temporary portable things like a refiner up here. It will. All right, good. Portable refiner, number 2. Gotcha. Make some chromatic metal. Supply... I'm surprised I don't have any. I would have thought I would. So we've got a bit of condensed carbon. Fill that sucker up. And get all of our copper. We got a full stack of copper. That'll give us a half stack of chromatic metal. Go for it. And the other material, I believe, was the ferrite, wasn't it? I guess I could just check. Here's the question, though. If I wanted to create a warp and antimatter, do I have to create another casing for it? I have to have another antimatter housing. Can I not just take the one that I already made out of my starship, though? Where did it go? Hyperdrive. Apparently not. Apparently it just consumes the warp cell and doesn't give you anything back for it. Which is a shame, because now I gotta make another housing. And do I have what I need for that? No, I don't. I've got to have a lot of oxygen, a lot of ferrite. That's not what the game's telling me to do. The game is telling me right now to specifically focus on making chromatic metal and then ultimately some antimatter. So once I got 50 in there, I'm going to pull that out because I think that's what I needed. And I may be wrong. It happens from time to time that I don't know what I'm talking about, but antimatter. Done it. You happy with me, game? What are you gonna prompt me to do next that I've made the antimatter? Or did it have a specific amount of antimatter it wanted me to make? Fuel the hyperdrive. Fuel the hyperdrive from the inventory or quick menu. Again, no game. Again, I can't help but notice that... do you reckon... No, it does usually have to have a... Great. You don't suppose they just sell antimatter here, do you? Because that would be very handy. Or maybe even just the shells. I don't need the full stuff. Galactic Trade Network. We're talking about a galactic trade network. They ought to have what we need here. Unstable plasma? Like, if they've got that. Cobalt mirror? Magno gold? I don't know what these things are, but they don't have... You serious? I don't even know what to say to that. All right, well, I can buy the ferrite dust from here, and I can buy the oxygen from here. And my gosh, this stuff is expensive, but then also saves time, and I've got the money, so... Is that what rich people say? Like, when you're rich and you think, oh, I could mow my own yard, or I could pay someone else to do it, because who's got the time? What a remarkable feeling that must be. If you're rich and you pay someone else to mow your yard, I guess you don't have to be rich to pay someone else to mow your yard. That's not stupidly expensive. I certainly don't have the luxury of it, but let me know what it's like down below. Although, now that I think about it, my parents used to pay me to mow their yard. They're not rich. Wait a minute. Is all I gotta do is have a kid, and then I can just pay them budget prices to mow my yard? Well, shoot, all I gotta do is find a wife. I'm so close. I've just that one step separates me from having a perfectly manicured lawn. Anyway, thermal protection is running out, so we probably need to focus on creating our housing, and then we're all out of space. Drop some gold over there, and then create a... Whoa, we can make another antimatter? Really? Well, that's good. Let's focus on making a warp cell for right now. And then we could create... see, we've gone through all of the oxygen and ferrite dust that we bought. I guess we're just going to be hopping along one baby step at a time, which is a shame. But okay, let's take this back with us. Boom. Get all of our carbon back out of that as well. And where to next, game? It's not really telling me. I suppose I'll just figure it out as I go. Oh, don't hit the building. Don't hit the building. Can you imagine the embarrassment of that? Our first time leaving station, a ground-based station with proper landing pads, and what's my first big move? I run into the building. So, these are just funny-looking asteroids. They're peculiar shapes. If I destroy them, will I get something special? It looks like they all just have tritium. No matter where you are in the universe, that planet is blue. Look, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but that planet is blue. We're going to unknown planet. We're going to unknown blue planet. I'm going to experience the wonders of a planet that isn't red, and hopefully it's not irradiated. Maybe I regret this. Maybe I don't. Maybe this is the greatest decision of my life. I can name it. What are we going to name it? I have no idea. Big blue. Big blue ball. Ugh, what if it's horrible, though? What if that's some sort of irradiated ocean, and it's freezing cold, but the water's boiling hot, and it's full of horrible, hairy monsters that try to eat your face off? This could be a big mistake.